viewers, so today I'll be giving us updates about what is happening in Tinubu's administration. So President Bola Tinubu has come up with an anti-people's policy, which is the fact that he wants to spend 6.9 billion naira on vehicles, and then for the First Lady office they will spend 1.5 billion naira for their own vehicles too. So this is what his administration is planning to do, to buy cars worth 6.9 billion naira and then 1.5 billion naira for the office of the First Lady. And this is coming in when Nigerians are actually suffering with the current hardship that Nigerians are facing. This is what the president plans to do, regardless of the fact that we have millions of Nigerians out there who are starving, who go to bed on a daily basis without eating. Yet this is what they want to spend these billions for: cars, when these people already have cars. Yet they want to keep piling up cars without minding what the people are going through. I will be giving us details on this and more, but before we go into this, please do well to like this video, and also please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you get updates whenever we post a new video. See the way this newspaper here reported this. They said Tinubu to spend 6.9 billion naira on vehicles, First Lady's office to get 1.5 billion naira cars. Bola Tinubu has unveiled a proposal to allocate over 6.9 billion naira for the procurement of vehicles, with the office of the First Lady set to receive a staggering 1.5 billion for new cars. These revelations were made in supplementary budget presented by Tinubu to the National Assembly for approval. This proposal is part of a larger supplementary budget of 2.7 trillion, which has raised eyebrows and sparked debate across the nation. The government aims to allocate 2.9 billion for the purchase of sport utility vehicles (SUVs) for the presidential villa, along with an additional 2.9 billion for the replacement of cars in the government vehicle pool. Critics have pointed out the timing of these extravagant proposals, as they come at a time when the Nigerian population is still reeling from the controversial decision by the National Assembly to secure 75 billion naira worth of vehicles. The move have triggered protests in Lagos and Abuja as young activists express their frustration with what they see as excessive spending in the face of challenging economic climate. The supplementary budget also reveals additional spending plans, with 28 billion naira earmarked for the State House and a significant 12.5 billion allocated for the presidential air fleet. So this is actually Tinubu's budget. This is what his administration plan to do. They want to spend all of this amount of money for cars for the office of the First Lady, and also for his own personal car. Reacting to this on X, this person here said, "Didn't we all know that Bola Tinubu is a profligate character? Someone who has enjoyed easy money all through his life cannot start to be financially prudent today, even if the country is sinking into poverty." 1. Renovation of President's official residence in Lagos, 4 billion naira. 2. Renovation of Vice President's official residence in Lagos, 3 billion naira. 3. Construction of office complex in Aso Rock Villa, 4 billion naira. 4. Cars for First Lady, 1.5 billion. Nigerians, e go hard o. So this is it. Like this person here just said, it will be difficult for someone who has been enjoying money all his life to come and start being prudent financially, because we all know that these times are actually very hard for Nigerians. Yet see what they are budgeting all these billions for, not minding what the citizens are going through. Another person here also reacted and said there is a reason why developed countries keep drug barons in jail and throw away the key. Many Nigerians suffering from Stockholm syndrome are still expecting a criminal to give good governance, and this is it. It's impossible for them to actually do the right thing they are meant to do, because we all know that even before they came into power, their focus was primarily on them. He never promised Nigerians that he's going to do anything. So we don't expect him to start doing anything at this point in time, because he told us clearly that it is his turn. That means it is his turn to enjoy the wealth of the nation. Another person here also reacted and said, Shege promise loading. And this is what Nigerians are currently experiencing. Another person here also reacted and said, I actually want Tinubu to steal and embezzle more money to the point where those supporting him will be the first to cast stone of protest. This person here also reacted and said, this is just the beginning. The liquidation of Nigeria is in progress. When will the purse run empty? That's the point we might break up this forced union. Another person here also said, I thought Remi said her family don't need Nigeria's money. And this is it. When they were campaigning, the wife said that her family does not need Nigeria's money, that instead they are coming to help Nigeria. But at this point in time, what are we seeing? They are still eating the little money we don't have in this nation, and they are going ahead to borrow just to enrich themselves. You are spending 1.5 billion naira for cars for the office of the first lady. This same first lady told Nigerians that they don't need our money. Now they are using the same money to spend on themselves. Another person here also reacted and said, I don't pity us anymore. However, I want honesty. This person here also reacted and said, I don't pity us anymore. However, I want to honestly ask, is Tinubu currently trekking? And this is it. We all know that he's not trekking. He's enjoying himself. He has cars already, but they just want to add to it because he's the president. Another person here also reacted and said, Tinubu's family has been using Lagos as their family business. They have now upgraded to using Nigeria as their family business. Nigeria is doomed. Na vehicle we go chop. See the person that is telling us he understood our plight. Nigerians are not serious people. Keep insulting one another on X while defending and abusing each other's religion. And this is it. At this point in time, it is actually beyond tribal and religious war. This is for the betterment of our country. We have all seen clearly that this administration has no clear plan for Nigerians. Just look at what they have in their budget. You will see clearly that Nigerians are actually not part of this budget. They are trying to renovate one building, trying to renovate office in the Aso Rock. They are trying to buy cars. They are trying to buy many things just to enrich themselves, forgetting the people that they claim that they want to work for. It just shows clearly that the Emilokon was just that it's my turn to enjoy, it's my turn to eat Nigeria's money. This person here also reacted and said, Nigerians should endure more. You voted for a drug lord, a certificate forger, and an election rigger, and expect him to serve the people they play. Also reacting to this person here said, do you deserve these luxuries when you haven't achieved anything since months of inauguration? And this is the question, and it is obvious that they don't deserve it. Yet they will not even mind, because that's actually their primary aim why they came into politics, why he fought, grabbed and snatched it. Another person here also reacted and said, renewed hope for Amuda's family and friends, renewed shege for Ronu Gang and Agbado Republic. No way, this is not just holding Nigerians at this point. We are still calm and relaxed even at this. Another person here also reacted and said, when Tinubu is finished with Nigeria, the corruption and looting that occurred under Abacha will seem trivial. This is just the beginning of Nigeria woes. Another person here said. Also reacting to this, another person here said, the thief cometh only but to steal, kill and destroy. All his life, the career criminal only knows how to grab it, snatch it, and run away with it. They said before election that they came to help Nigerians, that they are rich. Where is the sacrifice? And this is it. It is obvious that all what they were saying then were just total lies and scam. I thought Madam Remi clearly said they don't need Nigerians' money. Oh, okay. Also reacting to this person here said, the next plan of Tinubu's government, 1.5 billion naira on vehicles for the first lady, 2.9 billion naira on SUVs for the presidential villa, another 2.9 billion naira to replace operational vehicles for the presidency. All this from a president who, in his independence speech few months ago, urged Nigerians to endure trying times. The president is enjoying, the people are enduring, and this is it. Nigerians are enduring while the president is actually enjoying. And it's the same person that was claiming that they are going to let the poor breathe by helping Nigerians, by working to ensure that Nigerians enjoy the dividends of democracy. Yet, Nigerians are not seeing any of that at this point in time. They no send our papa, this person here said, they no send na just talk for social media and nothing more. After National Assembly, it's their turn. Which way? Nigeria. When Peter Obi came into office as governor, he learned that the salary of the First Lady was way above the health budget. Do you know what he did? He removed the office of the First Lady and said there's no need to create an office of the First Lady to pacify women when he can make them handle critical positions in Nigeria. This 6.9 billion naira going into furnishing of the First Lady can renovate up to 36 public secondary schools across the country to international standards. But here we are, sad. And this is it. When Peter Obi was actually the governor of Anambra State, this is what he did. He ensured that the money they were supposed to spend on the office of the First Lady, he invested it in the health sector and rebuilt the health sector in Anambra State. But look at what this administration is doing. They are spending as much as 6.9 billion naira. This is just the beginning for the office of the First Lady, when they have not done anything, and they promise Nigerians that they're going to ensure that Nigeria become better. Another person here reacted and said, see soft life, 6.9 billion on First Lady's office. By the time Jagaban is done chopping the national cake, Nigeria's second name will be sorry. And this is it. At this point in time, they keep borrowing just to finance themselves. They keep borrowing so that they can enjoy themselves, not minding the situation they are throwing our nation into. This person here also reacted and said, the tragedy of a failed state. Leadership in Nigeria is about the sustenance of the wealth status of those who lead versus the provision of basic amenities for the common man. Unfortunately, the former outweighs the latter. And this is it. All they are after is to sustain themselves. They are not even thinking of how to better the lives of people. Okay, looking at what they released yesterday, they also said they are going to spend 5 billion naira on student loan, and this loan is supposed to be for all students in Nigeria. What will 5 billion naira do for these students when they are spending 6.9 billion naira for the office of the First Lady alone, and spending just 5 billion naira for thousands, millions of students in Nigeria? Another person here also said, I thought the country doesn't have money. Indeed, they keep borrowing just to settle themselves. Is it a big deal? The one who bought Nigeria can equally embezzle it. If he can do it in Chicago State, far away land, Nigeria is closer. Lagos na learning ground. Deal with it. And this is what INEC and the Supreme Court have done to Nigeria. This is the injustice they did to us as a nation, imposing on Nigerians the person that they did not vote for in the last election. They make jest and despise Peter Obi because he refused to buy car for his son. Now, their illegitimate president is about to spend 1.4 billion on cars for an unelected office of the First Lady while you all starve to death. It will favor you by force. And this is it. At this point in time, we all are seeing by ourselves that Peter Obi had the right mandate for Nigerians, but our system failed us and gave us someone Nigerians didn't vote for. Nigerians, when are we hitting the streets? Another person here said, this is no longer a Twitter thing, abeg. 6.9 billion for First Lady cars. Now 13.5 billion for renovation of official quarters. When and where are we starting? Tinubu, all this money, why don't you use them to fix all the road if you really have Nigerians at heart? What kind of wicked people are these? Another person here also said, once a thief, always a thief. Theft is a perennial thing with Tinubu, hence crafty devices to continue as a thief. Allocating 1.5 billion naira to the wife is daylight robbery because no provision for the office of the First Lady in the Nigerian constitution. Another person here also reacted and said, I do not get it. Is this what is important, for crying out loud? How can you justify wanting to spend this much and people are seriously struggling to increase salaries? Now wahala to pay pension, wahala to pay monies due to people. And this is it. They are struggling to pay minimum wage. They are struggling to pay pensioners, yet they are allocating billions of naira for themselves just to enrich themselves, while the poor masses are crying, while the poor masses are suffering, while people go to sleep on a daily basis without eating. This is not the Nigeria we want. Another person here also reacted and said, money they're supposed to use to create more train, to generate income and create jobs for the citizen of Nigeria are now being used with no plan. God, where are we going to from here? What you get from a selected government, not elected. I rest my case. I could remember the wife saying they don't need Nigerian money, but now just look at the huge amount of money, billions of naira allocated to her just for her office. God, I'm so pained. This person here also reacted and said, by the time Tinubu and his Remi is done with Nigeria, we all must have sense. These are the same people telling us that Nigeria is broke and can't pay workers' salary. These are the people applying for loans everywhere to improve economy. They actually borrow to squander. And this is it. All the money they are borrowing, what they are using it is just to squander it. They are using it to enrich themselves, not even focusing on investments or creating jobs that at least they will know that they have used the money they borrowed wisely. No, they are spending it on themselves. At this point in time, it is obvious that this administration has no clear plan for the people they claim they are leading. This is not what Nigerians are asking for. All what Nigerians want is a better economy. All what we are asking for is to enjoy, at least for the first time, the dividends of democracy. But we are not seeing that. You fought, and by all means now you are the president of the nation, and it is already obvious to everyone that you didn't have any plan for Nigerians at all. When you said Emilokon, it's because you wanted it to be that it's your turn for you and your family to enjoy, and your close friends, not minding what the people are currently going through. And this is not what we are asking for at this point in time. And it is so obvious to everyone that indeed the Supreme Court, together with the INEC, failed Nigerians. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Please do well to share your thoughts about the video in the comment section. Please do well to like this video, and please do well to subscribe to our channel if you are yet to subscribe, so you get updates whenever we post a new video.